So last time we left
Sorry.
no worries. So last time we left off, you guys escaped literal hell. Well, not really hell, but the realm of the dead, and you basically got smuggled at the border, like, and you managed to get back to the living world, and you found yourself in Neverwinter. Over there, through Zilla, you decided to stay at the Gold Tooth Comedy House, which works as well as an inn. Um, and yeah, you went to sleep there, and it was at the middle of the night when you arrived there. You went to sleep, and you wake up the next morning. The comedy routines are off right now. Um, there was like a guy on stage last time. Let me just change the music here because
A
this is a little.
constipated elf.
Yeah, constipated elf was cracking a bunch of jokes about how socially awkward he was and how completely unable to act like a proper adult he was.
And how his wife is a bitch, but he loves her so much.
Yeah, something like that. He was getting a couple of laughs in. But yeah, the next day you wake up and the comedy house is quite empty because they don't have morning comedy shows usually. You see a couple people that have stayed at the inn downstairs at the various tables. You also see the innkeeper, which is a dwarf that has like an entire set of gold teeth, pretty much, on him. Like whenever he smiles, you just see gold, pretty much. And he's just, managing things. He's not at the counter. There's a couple people at the counter, but he's kind of looking around, making sure things are all right. And yeah, that's what you see at the tavern. You also do notice a small, like, post- posting board near the exit to the comedy house. So, what do you do?
Post about anyone planning for my name curious.
Mm, good idea. Do you have paper on you? Yeah. So you approach the barkeep, the guy with the gold. I'd say you approach the guy with the gold teeth. He's there. He's like this big dwarf. He's like, "Hey, lassie, what can I get you? You're new around these parts, right?"
Yes, I was wondering if you post posting.
Ah, you're looking for hiring someone, companionship, or
Like finding.
yeah. Sure, I've got some paper for you. Don't mind me, I'm a old gold tooth, I'm pretty nosy. It's kind of my business sometimes. What's your name,
Phelan.
sweetie? Phelan. That's a lovely name. Well, you know my name already, but Edmund Goldtooth at your service. And those are your friends?
Yes, they
Hmm. Why does the dragon looking one seem familiar to me? I've seen you before, haven't I?
Vicky just looks, oh shit.
Sorry, I've been muted this entire time. Whoops! That happened. It's a lot.
I can already imagine you did your, oh no.
Oh no.
Did Zilla do oh no when Edmund Goldtooth looked at them?
Not. But, well, I mean, not like.
Not
I don't
allowed.
think. Not speak.
Not speaking.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've been snooping around this parts. Hadn't seen you in a while though. What happened? I like when we have little fanboys around here.
Zilla looks embarrassed.
Aw. Ah, lad, you don't need to be that shy. It's okay. I remember now. This little laddie here. He was a regular. Had hard ties for a certain guy up on stage. Um, we actually haven't seen him in a while either.
Unfortunately,
You know anything
he's
about him, lad?
deceased.
Huh?
He's what? Goldtooth seems to be extremely like shocked. Wait, are you kidding me? I get this is a comedy house, lass, but that's yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's say saw his grave.
Uh, you don't seem to be lying. Huh. It's one of my best. I was seriously worried. You see him kind of like put some pen and paper, a quill and some paper on the counter, and then he takes out 4 shot glasses and starts pouring whiskey in. It's like starts like drinking one, then drinks another, and looks at you. Sorry. You want some? This is just tough news right now.
No, it's alright.
How's the senses out and about?
You're completely valid for finding some comfort wherever you can.
Right, and you look like the priestly kind if you're out there spouting this nonsense.
Oh,
Uh,
trust me, my friend. I wouldn't exactly at this moment be very priestly. And he sort of like looks at his own hands, like knowing, like just like reflecting back on the atrocities he have committed.
priest without faith, you know, uh, we tend to mass people like those around this place.
More like a
You need
priest that, let's just say, has their own fair share of sins.
their own one.
Their own fair share of sins.
Alright, well, you seem like you're gonna fit right in here. Can't make good comedy if you haven't cracked a few eggs at least. If you get my gist. Kind of like
Oh my
takes
god,
in
what
the.
if we do a whole fucking comedy show?
Let me know if you'll ever want to participate, especially you. Like, points at Zilla. I know you've been checking us out for a while now. Although I gotta say, you moved up in the world, lad. Like, dang. I remember you were just wearing rags last time you were here.
Ah.
Zilla's
Zilla's bad at.
You don't have to talk. You can just make gestures or say how Zilla reacts. You
I know, but I'm bad at that.
Or you can sign language and
Or you can use gifs if you want.
The problem with using GIFs is I have to really quickly find them, and for the sign language stuff, if I'm looking up like certain phrases, it's like they don't have them.
It's alright. Do what you feel like. You could just say Zilla's just quiet and embarrassed. That's what it is.
Yeah, I guess.
Baby's trying to encourage him. He's like, come on, it'll be fun. Look at like how tall Valley Adventures.
Say, you don't happen to know who oft Hal then Han then, right? You seem to know he died. You don't happen to know who killed him, yeah?
Do we, or do we just know how he died? Because I
No, I don't.
remember.
Found out.
Yeah, we.
I don't remember finding it.
Yeah, he was about to
But I
tell
might
you,
have
but then
found
you
out.
decided to make the entire tavern.
Oh
hate you.
yes!
Yeah. Oops.
Oh yes! They did do that. They did do that.
Then we had to run for our lives.
Yep. Yeah, it's
I
doesn't
don't
matter,
regret it.
I guess.
Me neither. It made for a fun part of the session.
Guess it don't matter if he's dead now, but if I get my hands on them, I'm gonna, you know, all Goldtooth's got connections. I'm just gonna let them get away with killing my best man. Anyways, here's your paper, Lassie.
Thank you.
You looking for work? I know a few rumors.
I look towards Big B while writing down about anyone has any information about an elf named leave a note with Edmund Goldtooth asking me to keep it while I come back wherever we go. Or at least post it to Phandelver and Phandelin.
Pendulum?
Yeah.
Like send a telegraph or something?
No, I don't know.
There's no such thing. You
I mean,
can't do it, but you can send a courier, pretty much.
yeah, yeah.
Well, a courier's gonna cost you, Lassie, but if somebody finds this man, yes, I can keep the news for you next time you're here.
Thank you.
No worries. I figure you brought me some news that were useful, despite how, well,
They
un yeah. Yeah, summarized it well. Maybe you could be a comedian too.
uh, I have.
Yeah,
Come
you. Yeah, next to your deafening fear of squirrels.
Yeah. Uh,
Come on, we'll be starting with some stage fright. You get over it. It's easy after a while. Besides, have you seen how bad some of the people up on stage are? Like, trust me, I bet you could be talking about your fear of squirrels and do a better job than like half these fools.
I'll think about it.
Personally, I want to like do like a tiny thing, just like do a whole like fucking comedy number, become celebrities.
Hey, like if Bigby gets drunk enough one night here at the comedy house, like on open mic night, he just goes up on stage.
I mean, you could basically just tell a story of our adventures comedy.
Yes.
So there was this man named Hamoon, and he was
like here's how he will recount it, drunk as fuck. Like, so here's this man named Hamud, necromancer, biggest bitch. Anyway, here's the story on how this bitch abandoned me, my dudes, and my piece of ass that I was trying to get named Sildar.
Oh my god, the story spreads throughout Neverwinter. Hamon gets like bitten back in the ass by the bad rumors.
Fucking course, yes. That's how we're getting back at him.
I'm kind of wondering what's going on with Silver.
Yeah,
I really hope he's
that
okay.
yeah, that's why we're on our way to the alliance,
Like
alliance or
Fort,
whatever, to
um,
find news about him.
Fort Never. That's where you want to go.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, we should
Um,
head over there now since it's technically
I just
working hours.
yeah, I just want I turn back to the dwarf and say, looking find some work.
I know a few things. Depends. Are you the legal sort? He kind of winks at you.
Depends on what you want done.
Do me a persuasion roll.
Realize I'm not roll 20.
Nice.
Well, I heard the rumors that
Oh no, wait,
high.
wait, wait, wait.
Wait,
What'd
what?
you say?
Well, I heard the rumors that there's certain people that are on the lookout for others looking just like you. Seems like something's brewing, something big. And well, you caught my attention right away. What can I say? And my attention and that of some of the thieves guild here.
Who are these people exactly?
I wouldn't say. I'm not that stupid. But just telling you, they might get in contact with you. Aside from that, if you don't want to stray away from the law too much, uh, I hear the Frontiers Alliance been looking for some help. Um, there's been some issues with the current undead situation right outside these woods. Apparently, um, seems like there's a place to the east of here. What's it called? Thunder Tree? Yeah. Apparently, there's this place. The undead have been amassing there. There's some issues, and the Frontiers Alliance been looking for more manpower to handle it.
So, out of character, do y'all want to do the outlaw way or the law-abiding citizen way?
I mean, you can do both.
Possibly.
Not saying you can't.
Was there anything on the posting? Well,
The posting board, you do see a Frontiers Alliance posting board saying we are looking for this.
okay.
Um, there's nothing from the Thieves Guild. All the other job postings are kind of very simple things that have low rewards, but like help me find my cat, go kill these ogres that have been harassing my farm,
Oh,
things like that.
Okay.
we could do the ogre.
But I
Yeah,
want
that's
to
Not
do.
Shrek.
But I want to do crimes.
basically those are like the side quest achievements that you get in video games. They're extremely annoying and lead you nowhere, and then there's the main quests.
I guess we could look at on the way to Never, and when
Right.
when we move about town, we could be on the lookout at.
You could roll investigation to see if you find a cat like the one that's been sketched.
Yes, please. Can I?
Yeah, if your guys are heading out of the tavern right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're going to Fort Never.
Yeah, from what Goldtooth told you, it seems like the Thieves Guild has been looking for people that match your description for a while now. Yeah, roll investigation to go out.
That's Halia, right? Or something like that.
Well, you don't know if the Thieves Guild is in Tarn. They're just thieves.
20. Wait, what did it?
Huh. Um, how long do you spend searching before you find Castle Never?
Just, I don't know, it's walk slowly, I guess. Slower than while
Yeah.
I look around. It's
Yeah, in that case, anything but not 20 would have gotten you the cat. But you do kind of see a place where a bunch of cats are heading towards in an alleyway. Like, you see a bunch of cats walking close to the trading district. Like, that
you're very teeny.
Mm.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, it was interrupting.
Hello.
Alright. Dan. Alright, I'll get to it again. Basically.
Balloon Boy, I will literally take your prepubescent balls and shove them down your throat.
Oh my god, Golly. Um yeah, so
We're both at the top.
Last I heard was that there was an alleyway with cats.
yeah, basically, when you're heading to Castle Never, here's how it goes. If you look on the map where I'm pinging, that's the gold tooth, and it's the yellow circle. And then I'm pinging, you follow this road all the way over here, you get to this bridge. When you're right at this corner, you do see a bunch of cats on the other side of the river, kind of heading into a small hall near the tower. There, pretty much.
I guess we could check it out after we're done. Never.
Mm-hmm. So I guess that's what you do.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
mean, if the other two agree, that after we're done.
I don't mind.
I mean, cats are
Find the
cute.
kitten side quest.
I like my
um,
cat.
so you arrive to Fort Never. It's a big fort. Has stone walls. It seems more to be a center of command, whereas from what you know, Zilla, the military area is closer to the wall that separates from the chasm. Um, and yeah, when you approach, there are some guards that seem to be in, uh, like they all seem to wear the same uniform. It's a lot more stylized and organized than what you've seen in Phandelver. Well, in Phandelver, there's literally no Frontiers Alliance presence except for Sildar, which Sildar doesn't usually wear a uniform. But all these guys, they have uniforms, pretty much. They got like let me check, like black and gold patterns, with some metal stuff. Pretty much, it's really nice. Uh, but yeah, they just kind of stop you with some rifles and like, what are y'all doing here? You need to, you got a complaint to file in? This is like command center. You want to go over to, uh, you want to go over to the regiment and deal with, actually, no. Here's what they say. This is the command center. You want to go over to the bureaucracy area that's like right in the back of the fort.
We're actually here about two other things. We've heard that you're someone to help you with, and that in and we're looking for a missing companion of ours, Star. Wondering if you come because we know.
The Sildar?
Mr.
Yeah,
Highlunter?
they kind of scratch their heads. They're like, "Well, we ain't doing missing person stuff here, but
I
if you're
mean,
trying to
he
get
is with Alliance.
Frontiers Alliance is a big organization, lady." Kind of looks like a bit peeved and is about to like protest further until you hear a voice from behind them stopping them. It's like, "At rest, soldiers." And you see a woman approach. It seems to be quite high ranking. I'm gonna put a picture in the picture gallery.
Nice.
She looks like
Uh,
Mary Poppins, but can punch me.
Are you saying Mary Poppins couldn't punch you?
No, I'm not saying
yeah,
she
for
can,
real.
but I'm just saying that like
She's too nice to punch you.
she would punch me for like a corn chip. Mary Poppins would
Uh,
punch me if I'm being bad.
Mary Poppins wouldn't
um,
punch you. She would just
If I
suggest,
didn't take my goddamn
discreetly
medicine, she would punch
suggest
me.
to make you feel really bad about being bad.
but yeah, like you see the two guards instantly start trembling, like they are freaked out by the fact that this woman has appeared behind them. And it's like, General Nordstrom, I'm sorry if these people were just. And General Nordstrom looks at the two of you, like the three of you, and says, and the guards, it says, "We don't want to. At ease, soldiers. This is fine. You're observing protocol. They just mentioned someone of interest, so if you don't mind, I'll be taking them in."
Oh shit.
The soldiers nod and they kind of like move aside. And she kind of steps forward. She's kind of got like this military marching attitude. She's got both um, hands behind her back. I don't know, like, have you
Like,
ever seen Treasure Planet?
oh, I was
I
thinking more like Commander
Yes.
Shepard.
A little bit like Commander Shepard, a little bit like the lady that's like a ship captain from Treasure Planet, the way she walks. You
Oh,
know?
I know her.
Yeah.
It's on my
Um,
to watch list.
The cat
Pretty good.
lady.
yeah. She's not a cat, though.
She looks like a
She-
cat and she acts like a cat, though.
Yes. I meant my
Oh! Oh, I was talking about the Treasure Planet woman, not your character. No.
She looks more like someone from Grateful, I would say.
I don't know what that is, but
It's
sure.
a PC game, or a video game that came out recently.
So General Nordstrom steps forward and kind of moves just a few inches away from you and kind of like sizes you up from top to bottom, just with like a very like strict military face, and says, "You all seem to be looking for Sildar Hallwinter. How come?"
He was part of our part of separate, and
He sent a message to us a while back, so we could help reunite you, perhaps. But um perhaps we should talk inside.
Bigby's like always a motherfucking butt. He's muttering that.
he's muttering what?
He's muttering like there's always a goddamn butt.
Yeah, true. But Perhaps I think
This Ori is a god. What?
I'm thinking that she would ask us to deal with the undead before she tells us that's the butt I don't know. Let's go.
We already owe way too many fucking people.
But I mean, this would be
What do you
different.
mean by that?
We already got the side quests for the undead in Undertree. This isn't anything.
It's following up, and you do need to go to Thunder Tree for other reasons.
Yeah. For the stash of the dead guy that I think we totally forgot was dead.
Hmm?
I'm just joking around.
So yeah, General Nordstrom turns around and starts walking into the base, turns towards you, and says, "Well, are you following me, or am I gonna have to order you?"
And I follow her back towards Bigby and um uh, on, let's go guys.
Let's go.
I want to find Sildar as soon as possible. I'm worried about and Drew.
Yes,
Mm.
Drew.
And our horses and everything, you know.
Yep. I kind
Oh
of
yes, we
regret
had
when she's.
horses.
Yep. So you follow her, and she takes you through some of the halls. You see some government officials working, some guards, and she takes you all the way up the stairs to what looks like a big office. It's like pretty huge, very well decorated, nothing like backwards town of Phandalin mayor's office. Like this has got like some bougie stuff in it, you know, like straight up steampunk, um, rich person kind of like vibes. Um, and yeah, she kind of you see her sit at her desk. She kind of seems to be writing something, like extracting some paper and quill, writing something on a piece of paper, and then she puts it in a small tube next to her desk, presses a button, and the paper gets sucked away somewhere else.
So
And
cool. I'd fail instant out.
Big B just like has one raised eyebrow.
you like it? This is some of our newest technology. It's been we've been making progress slowly, working in collaboration with the what's his name? With the Academy of North. Please sit down. You must have come from far away. We were actually on the lookout for you guys for a while.
Sit down and why?
Well, because of Sildar, of course.
Oh yeah. Okay. Never mind.
He
Ignore me.
warned us that you would be allies of sorts. And it is a pleasure to make your acquaintance, according to him, and he is one of our damn best. You seem to be very capable people.
And I look at Bigby and Zilla like, we are.
I deeply want to know what exactly he said. Cause I just want to know if he talks shit or not.
I mean, you were
Uh,
flirting with him. Yeah, probably.
Although, from his reports, he said that there was an incredibly high chance that you three might be dead. So, what happened?
But better?
Well, I feel like I should ask, what has he told you? Or at least what has he seen?
Well, I could tell you, but maybe he could come over here and tell you himself. She smiles as she hears a knock on the door.
Bigby instantly turns around.
Me too!
You see the door open and like a little bit like he's got some eye bags, he's got one scar extra across his eye. He probably got in some fight that you don't even know, and it's Sildar that's like slowly opening the door and looking at you with like a completely like slightly teary-eyed face, pretty much.
Roll to glump.
Yeah, same! Roll to glump, please!
He's like, I can't believe this, Bigby. Y'all are alive? General Nordstrom, did you just find them? He kind of like gets glumped, I guess.
I'm just grinning
Zilla,
wildly
are you joining the glump?
while hugging him. Group hug, Zilla, you know how it's done.
You already know how it goes.
Yeah, group hug! Sildar, we missed you so much! We're so worried about you.
I missed y'all too, but how? He's like kind of hugging you back. I saw your corpses were missing, so I had some hope, but I still don't understand. He's kind of like drying a tear now.
By this
We'll
point,
explain everything.
I don't care if General Nordstrom hears us because Sildar knows about the book we were looking for, and I just tell him I don't know. When we woke up, the book was with us, and we had to. I don't know. I think we were in the word.
The Shadowfell.
I guess
That's what they told you.
I think we were in Shadowfell, and we 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 found our way back. The book helped us. The book didn't help us not be dead. And we found a
General
lot
Nordstrom.
about the book. What happened with it. I mean, Phelan is just babbling about this because she's just so glad that Sildar is okay.
More exposition. I love it. So you see General Nordstrom is kind of standing aside, crossing her arms, like deep in thought as she's watching this thing develop. She's not saying anything or trying to interrupt your moment.
Like,
Sildar's trying.
affection, fascinating.
Yeah, literally. She is a little bit. You do see, like, I don't know. Roll me insight.
Oh, sure.
Everyone,
Anyone that's paying attention to her.
I'm not. I'm just lumping Sildar,
Yeah.
telling him
Yeah, she
everything that
doesn't
happened.
seem like the kind of woman that's used to displays of affection or affection in general. That's about it. That's all you can gather.
Did somebody break your heart? I'm sorry, I just had to.
Yeah. But she doesn't interrupt you guys, although she does seem extremely interested in what you're talking about. Sildar is like hugging you back, kind of like a little bit. You do get the sense that he's a little bit embarrassed that he's having this scene in front of General Nordstrom, but he decided not to give a shit very much. And he's like, "What? Y'all figured out Bojangle's book, The Shadowfell? This is getting a little bit too tough for my mind. But you figured out what that book was about? Do you have it with you?"
Yeah.
All I know. Yeah, you do?
Yeah. Bigby was the one who translated it, actually.
It wasn't a language that I remembered reading about, so it wasn't that hard.
He seems completely stunned.
Out of character, there was a part that translated the prophecy, right?
Yeah, that was the prophecy riddle mumbo jumbo bullshit.
Yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Back in character.
Sildar looks completely stunned at this. He's like, yo, I can't believe this. Bigby, you're dang amazing. I don't know what to say. You crawled back from death. Thanks to you.
It really wasn't my thing. I just translated it after we gotten ourselves situated. It was really my fault we even in there in the first place. Even though it was Valen who was the one who hit the banshee.
But she was trying to
I,
poison you.
It was my fault I said something wrong.
Well, and I glump. Bigby, no, at least we're all alive now.
Now?
perhaps, fellas, please don't point fingers. You're all alive. That is incredible.
I wasn't
I
pointing
didn't
fingers.
picture.
I was just happy that we're alive.
Yeah, of course. He just looks at Bigby. Um, so y'all managed to figure out what that book was about? The Frontiers Alliance been looking into it too. I can tell you what happened after, well, y'all vanished.
Is
I
Jubites?
barely. What
Is Jubites?
is Drew? What?
Droop.
Oh,
Droop!
Drew.
True.
Yeah, I left Drew back in Phandelver. He's doing fine. He's working for the Yin. They've taken him, and apparently after, well, meeting you with you, Bigby, they decided they would have a more friendly attitude towards goblins in general.
As they
He's
should.
doing
So, I guess he goes like, have you seen or heard of Hamon in any sense?
that little rat ran off as soon as things started going south. I have no idea where he went. I barely escaped with my life. He wasn't there when I got out of the woods. Uh, as for y'all, I saw you die, and then well, a book kind of started floating in the air and took y'all's bodies with it, which was something else. But I assume that was Bojangle's book, and that was it. It's been a month now.
What?
Yep,
A month?
yep.
Spent 1 week in Shadow.
It it did feel like time was iffy. The
I guess maybe time float differently there.
Oh, wait. We do have something to tell you about the undead zombies. I mean, we only got out because of a deal we made with caretaker. They were there are wizards that are smuggling undead somewhere. I don't know where. We kind of
What?
disguise ourselves as zombies. Get out of
oh lord,
Shadowfell.
Sildar's just coming there. We don't need to say this entire thing yet.
Zoldar's having a mental breakdown, pretty much.
Ah,
No, I turned to General Nordstrom to tell her that.
Okay. General Norris nodding along. I see. She's like still tapping her chin in thought. Sildar's just like, yo, what? I guess. And Nordstrom kind of
do we still
interjects.
have the pins?
The ball
You
pins.
do.
Yeah.
Nordstrom is like, Actually, that does make sense with some of the reports we've received. There's been some unusual activity near the fuck, what's its name? Near the chasm. Now this is kind of secret information that's mostly handled by the Neverwinter and Frontiers Regiment, but we do have to battle undead that come out of there once in a while. The chasm has almost been completely sealed, but that's part of why the town wasn't rebuilt fully since the last disaster. But to have organized smuggling, now that is worrisome. So
Also there is something someone that is kind I out of character. I don't remember. S- about the quest to find out how his boss is
Okay,
is
before we say that though, I was gonna say before you, because I felt like someone was gonna say it. Like, Big B's gonna like take the journal and like sort of put it outside
what journal?
the Bojentals. He's
Bojangles
gonna like
book.
take,
take it
yeah,
out.
he's gonna take it out, put it outside the door real quick, close the door. And he says like, okay, and he's like gonna like lead everyone far away from it, just a precaution. While we were there, we had to deal with these undead folks, and we accidentally let slip that of our situation, and the energy in the journal feels different, like another presence is there. And my suspicion is whoever was the man who helped us in the first place is trying to get his own things. And we promised to help him with this sort of vendetta with another man, or else he will send far more dangerous things to the living.
Right. Um, at this point, Sildar is just like, "What the fuck are you all talking about?"
I'll
But
explain later, Sildar.
I'll tell you the story
General
later.
Nordstrom doesn't seem to be as phased as Sildar. She seems to be like the kind of woman that just deals with shit as it appears. And she's just like, all right, so to summarize this, you all died about a month ago, ended up in the Shadowfell, a realm that's only been discussed in myths and amongst the lunatics at the Academy of the North. Somehow managed to find a way to break through said death through the chasm by being smuggled in some illegal form uh, by a sect of necromancers, and you are you have promised one of these necromancers to
His name is
um
Joseph Hollowstick.
that does not ring a bell, but perhaps it's because this name doesn't come from this city. Now, I have two main questions here. The first is, what is that book? How did it save your life? And I assume what you're saying is truth. From what I'm observing, I don't see presence of lying. But at the same time, it is rather uncanny as information. And the only reason why I'm willing to believe you is because some of your facts coincide with some of our reports. Now, you say that you were tasked to find some dirt on a specific man.
Yes,
I would
Mortimer
like to know
Cost.
more about.
Mortimer. His name is Mortimer Cost, and boss. I'll say that helped us get to the here. Wondering, tasking us with finding out how he's controlled.
When you say Mortimer Cost, you see Captain Nordstrom, well, General Nordstrom, um, furrow pale a little, and then furrow her eyebrows in anger. Pretty much.
We met his son. Hamon cost.
The
Who
bitch.
ran off.
His son is irrelevant. You do realize who you're talking about here, right?
Uh,
This is
not
Mortimer
really.
Cross.
I've never heard of him before. I don't.
She seems kind of just a little bit peeved at you.
All I
She
know is that he's obviously more powerful.
he is just uh, one of the main powers in the city. That is Mortimer Cost. She purses her lips. He owns the Lucky Dragon Casino as well as the Dragon's Hoard Bank, which means that he owns most of the riches that flow through this town and has been a thorn in our side for quite a while. Basically, while we do try to uphold lawfulness and we do work for uh, upholding some kind of control, well, let's just say we work to control the frontier. We make sure it is safe for its citizens, and that should be our number one priority. And Mortimer, he is quite happy with that arrangement. After all, his business prospers the more order and control there is. But as soon as we try to keep it there against him too, he kind of gets in our way. He has been a thorn in our side for quite a while. A few things that have been odd in this town and that we've tried to investigate have often been hindered by his indirect efforts. And now you say somebody has tasked you with finding dirt on him? Somebody on the other side of evil intentions, I presume?
All we know is that he was curious onto what Mortimer's doing via. Damn it, I forgot exactly what he said, but I know he was curious about something Mortimer was doing via magic.
About the gift of fire?
Give the fire, yes, yes. So yeah,
She
like
furrows her eyebrows further and it's like, I am not familiar with any of this, but it is worrying.
I
Are
would.
you suggesting that Mortimer Cost has to do with the undead breaking out of the chasm?
it's definitely a possibility.
She grunts. She's like, then this won't be easy.
And any information we get from the book, I am afraid we're going to have to find a way to at least be wary of whatever things
I
the
would like to know what
undead
is
put in.
this information in this book?
That's what I
Why
was
is
trying
it
to
so
say. That was
valuable?
trying to right now out of character. Like to Alien share whatever we found about modifiers, spells, and Echo Cave, artifacts,
Okay.
still failing, and just everything. I like to share everything.
You just want to share everything. Okay. Not
Because
holding back.
I know we can't do this alone. Like help.
But I guess I feel like it's in the sense where it's like the whole thing with the prophecy and all. I feel like that's a tad bit unnecessary.
Prophecy, yeah, we can prophecy, but tell her about the Forge of Spells, with Echo Cave. other things.
Yeah, so we tell her like most everything save for the ending bits.
Couldn't translate.
She looks a little bit overwhelmed by this, not gonna lie, which is a rare sight from someone like her. Um, she just kind of listens, lets you talk. And then she is just sitting at her desk and pinching the bridge of her nose.
I do realize that it's much info. Can't do this.
Of course, she says, but she's still considering things. She seems like kind of a bit off. This is a little bit far-fetched to believe in. I hope you guys realize that. But Sildar over here seems to vouch for you. I think throughout your discussion, Sildar does state a few times that, yeah, like what you're saying kind of like rings true for some other stuff too. I'm going to say also, do you tell them about the Harpers and the Zentarum and their quest to find this book?
I say we tell her that this book has been very high wanted.
Yeah,
We've
very highly requested. Several people. But don't
several people
mention
we've known.
names. Don't mention.
Yeah, we don't
Also,
want to give our sexy nuns like cover away.
the Bow Gentle book was
Yeah, but
written
you
in Thieves' Tales,
mention the
right?
Harpers and the Zentarum, or do you not? You just say, oh, it's set out.
I say it's sought out by people and creatures.
That is vague as it gets. Cool.
Also, the
All
Bow
right.
Gentle's speech, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, I can I mention this so that has anyone speak?
You know what?
Speak.
Actually, like she's the only one that we've seen that hasn't given us like she's gonna backstab us in the back like right quick. So might as well just tell her everything, save
Yeah,
for the prophecy.
yeah.
So you're telling her that Zentarum and Harpers are behind looking for this book too, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because she
Okay.
seems the one person we can tell this.
You just met her, but yes.
She does not give me bitch vibes.
Yeah, same. She's
Uh,
serious and she's listening to us. Strange.
She thinks we're crazy, but at least she's giving us a time to be crazy.
Yeah.
yeah. Um, yeah, so you tell her about the Zentarum and Harpers. I'm assuming you don't make any names for both
Mm-mm.
factions. I'm pretty sure Sildar is stunned about this too, because he wasn't with you when all that happened. Although you might have told him. That's why
Would have
you
been
were.
10 times easier if he was.
Yeah. Well, either way, she says, this gets more and more complicated. She's just like tapping her pen against the desk right now, deep in thought. So, how. You know what? Never mind. Let's just focus on what we can do for now about this. I obviously cannot go against Mortimer Cost. He owns half the city. Not without any solid proof of his transgressions, which he's likely corrupt enough to have managed to figure out how to buy some of our soldiers at least. You people need to not tell this to anyone but me and Sildar. You understand this, right? If you don't keep your lips shut, it's likely that, well, you'll find Mortimer's men coming right after you, and our attempts at making any progress will be squashed instantly.
Will you offer to keep the book at least in your disposal. I, for one, know the generalness of the book since I've translated it, but we need a safe space for anything.
I could host the book here for a while. Unfortunately, I do not trust sending it to the to the Dragon's Hoard Bank, as it is owned by Mortimer. But the problem is that it's likely that even some of our own men might be compromised. I can keep it safe on my person for a while, but I cannot guarantee its safety as much as it would be guaranteed should you carry it as outsiders and capable fighters.
Alright.
Aside from that, it seems like what's happening with this black spider issue that Sildar has come back to inform me of and Mortimer costs might be connected.
Wait, you said a spider issue?
Black spider?
The sealed letter, the signet, the black spider that we have letters.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
when we first started in Phandelver, the big mastermind was called the Black Spider.
Could that
Now
be
I
more than
doubt.
that?
Well, if he has the ability of being in two places at the same time, which I doubt, but it's not beyond the scope of a mage as powerful as him. Um, this is quite worrying. We do need proof if we want to take severe action against him. I cannot go about with just the words from a couple of three adventurers spouting about coming back from the dead. I hope you realize that.
No, we absolutely agree.
Can I just check if the book is still stolen?
I put it in the front door because I'm scared he might be listening.
Yeah, I know, but I'm gonna go check if it's there. You know,
It's still there.
She just said that she doesn't trust everything.
Yeah. Yeah, they didn't expect anyone to put a book out there. So it's still there.
Good.
It seems to me like you've got two main missions and priorities right now. The first is to prevent the mines from being found, which so far, from what Sildar has observed, they haven't. Um, the second one is to prevent Mortimer from abusing them once they are found. And that means finding enough evidence against him that we can put him in jail for good before he tries anything else. I think you should focus on which one is your main priority. But as for us, we do have reports of zombies amassing in the forest to the east in
Thunder
a
Tree.
the town of Thunder Tree. We
Yeah.
have been looking for help dealing with that. And from your report on zombies being smuggled through the chasm into the woods, it does seem like the two things connect. If there are some of Mortimer Costas' men there, well, there's quite a bit of information that can be recovered from that place, I assume.
Was on our way on.
Daniel, you're muted, just so you know.
Oh yeah, I know. Sorry.
Yeah, just checking.
So, this is a lot to think on, but I think first and foremost, before any action is taken, you guys should get that book examined. I know a few trusted people at the Academy of the North. They can take a good look and make sure that you're not being monitored or anything like that.
Well,
Of course. She kind of nods and starts writing some other things on a sheet of paper and then puts it in the tube. And is like,
before you send,
what?
I was just wanted to tell you that if someone of in the Academy of Mormons,
I assure you they're plenty capable of speaking all sorts of languages over there. They're quite skilled wizards. They work strictly with our army to provide the town's defenses against more than just the zombies coming out of the chasm. You'll find yourselves uh, very well taken care of over there. She kind of has a little bit of a grin on her face.
you're that eccentric.
I suppose. She's kind of like smirking even further.
Well, then I'm looking forward to.
Yep. Speaking of which, for bringing this information for me, I'll be giving you a small reward. Kind of puts a gold coin bag on the desk. You each get 30 gold pieces.
Sweet.
I love gold.
Nice.
Gold.
If we continue our collaboration, there will be more where that came from.
Oh, no. My bad. That was not meant to be seen. I misclicked.
It was a good initiative, though.
Solar's just there, like, Helena, if you don't mind, can I? And General Nordstrom, Helena Nordstrom, kind of turns towards him and is like, of course, Sildar. Seems like you find them back, and it seems like they're still on the mission that you were undertaking. So it's only fair that you return to your men. And, yep, Sildar smiles back and tips his hat at Elena.
Sildar is now officially in our group, not just.
He's returned to the party.
Woo! Welcome.
Now we need to get Droop's ass. But no, wait. Droop is fine in this. Fine. So he's
Yeah.
just gonna be our beautiful baby boy.
Yeah. That we visit from time to time, seeing how he, trying to see how he is. Well,
Helena is like, I'll get worked on your transfer paperwork right away. I figure you all have much to talk about, and I'd rather not be here for all the emotional moments. Please just come knock once you're ready for me to take you to the academy. I'll supervise that directly. Although, don't dilly-dally. It's quite important that we do this quickly.
Understood.
Very well. And she kind of tells Sildar, like, kind of motions, nods towards Sildar as she starts writing on some paper. There is a lounging area not far from here. I'll come meet you there. And she basically tells you to get the fuck out of her office.
As soon as we leave, Bigby's gonna be like, somebody must have broken her heart. I respect a strong woman, but Jesus.
Sildar seems kind of like a little bit sheepish.
oh, it was him.
Sildar's a sheep? I thought Sildar was a human.
Bigby quickly puts two and two together, just like, oh, my bad, my friend.
It wasn't intentional, says Sildar.
It's simply fine. It appears you have a type for strong people. And I respect that. He just like awkwardly goes to the laundry room.
This is very awkward.
I love this. Oh my god, it's like he just met you, he thought you were dead, and he's already being put on the fucking spot like this.
I mean, he was always put on the spot with us.
Yeah, exactly. He just got out of being used to this, and now he has to get used to it again.
It doesn't really matter. Uh, we've we've moved on. Besides, Helena has quite a strong relationship as it is right now, and I'm happy for her.
That's nice.
Please don't say anyone told you this. It's not. It's entirely confidential. Uh, he seems like even more like he didn't know why he blurted it out. He seems even more awkward now.
This is like your secret safe with us.
Y'all, just changing the subject. Y'all look a bit different from. Well, I suppose you've changed.
Being dead does that to you.
He's kind of like paling when you say that in that tone.
Well, we
Right.
technically didn't really die. It was more so we tried to die, but the book said no.
I assume you weren't actually trying to die.
Bigby just shrugs.
Sildaria's concerned noises.
You think he was emotionally sound? No.
Oof. Yes, of course. Listen, I'm sorry. I feel like I failed you back there. I was trying to get you back, but survival instincts kicked in, and I didn't even know where you went. And then, yeah, I should have just let myself die too. You would have had someone else to come with you, or not.
He was just like, don't say that. The fact that you even stayed with us to fight proves you're more of a man than anyone, especially Hamon.
I didn't expect Hamon to be the bar, honestly.
It's a very low expectation at this point. Still, though.
Well, I'm just glad you're safe and sound, I suppose. I've seen plenty of deaths in my time, and I wasn't ready to see more deaths, especially coming from some capable people such as y'all. He seems kind of trying to like be like doing a general kind of discourse here.
Likewise, we're all very glad that you're.
He's like, I missed you. My eyes just watering. I missed you.
Yeah, we all missed you. We're all glad that you're okay as well.
Like, it's like, just like Silver's like, I miss you. Fuck y'all. Wait, no, leave me.
Pretty much. It's just I got a fly in my eye. It's just it sucks. I just got hit by a fly or straight like a grain of sand, bird poop. I don't know.
I'm not crying. You're crying.
The not safe for work version I saw was like, I ain't crying. My eyes are just nutting.
Oh no.
Anyway.
But anyway, speaking of which, the mission to find the lost Rock Seekers brothers is still on. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to make much progress on my own past that. That's why I came back to Capital. I thought I could get some reinforcements and go through a whole sweep of the woods, but unfortunately, Helena here is like barely holding on to what she has. It seems like the Frontiers Alliance is strapped for man at the current moment. We're barely managing to keep the zombies in the forest at bay, as it is. Unfortunately, that is the fact that is the case, but it doesn't seem like anything apocalyptic has happened yet, so I think time is of the essence, but I think we still can manage to hopefully get to the caves. It's likely that the Rockseeker brothers haven't been talking, and their kidnappers are probably far away from their goal yet. Although, that makes me wonder whether or not they've been killed. Yeah, it just says that. He's just trying to, like, get back to business about this.
Well,
Getting the emotional stuff over.
well, it is important to get back more into business. But what do you say, everyone? Since we technically defeated the greatest enemy of man, and we do have Neverwinter at our disposal. Do you want to get back into business quickly? Which, albeit, is the more smart option. Or do you want to have a bit of fun?
Are you suggesting we take the rest of our time off here to go for a drink?
We could be doing all kinds of things. We've found a comedy bar, and Zilla and us can definitely provide some jokes. Or we could do more things that are not of the lawful reasons. Whatever your definition of fun is.
He starts blushing. He's just, well, time is of the essence. I suppose if you gave the book to Captain General Helena and she took it to the academy, we could use the time while they examine it to um, take some leave. I wouldn't mind that. He seems to be a little bit more blushy.
We could.
And
I don't know why he's blushy. I'm not even like for the first time. I'm not even being dirty.
and I and
Yeah,
Fa-
it's like we could have some fun. There's other ways to have fun.
Quote unquote. I said whatever your definition of fun is. He went to the extreme. If he wants this goblin booty, then he wants it. I didn't insinuate it.
and I take Zilla's hand and I walk out. We're going to find the cat. Have fun.
No! Bigby's just like, wait, where you going?
Dying! I'm dying!
Bigby's not getting it. Like, wait, where you going?
I'm going to find the. We're going to find the cat. Have fun. And
Are
she,
you?
she
What
just
do you
wiggles.
mean? Like,
She
we
just,
are a team.
She just wiggles her fingers and wiggles her eyebrows. Wink, wink,
Wait,
nudge, nudge.
Bigby's still not getting it. Just like, wait, I'm trying to. We're a team. We're getting to get the cat together.
Do you leave Bigby alone?
Zilla, what say you? Should we?
Give the man some privacy. Let's give the man some
Yeah, okay.
Oh my god.
And we stroll out hand in hand towards the cat, where the cats are.
Bigby's just like, guys! And he just like stops, like, no, not y'all leaving him. It's like, god damn it!
Okay.
Amazing. That was very good. So you guys are split now. You split the party for comedy's sake.
Yeah. Well,
So it's
we're just trying to find the cat. That's not that. I don't know.
It's gonna turn out finding the cat is gonna lead to some massive side quest. We're gonna be split off for like multiple games.
Y'all don't have to like fade. Y'all don't have to like fade out for like. You don't have to like do anything for me since mine will probably mostly be like roleplay if I'm talking to Sildar. So y'all go find the cat.
alright. So y'all go find the cat. Meanwhile, Sildar's like, they're going to find a cat? What
It
is this about?
look, we were looking for something to do. All right, when we came out, we just came out from the overworld.
Uh, of course. I guess that's a way to pass the time. So you don't mind passing the time with me for a drink tonight?
Baby just like looks up and just is like, all right. Though I have to admit, I'm not much for alcohol. Though I used to say I never really been drunk.
Of course, we don't have to um, go overboard. Do you have any other preferences of things? He is low key trying to like bring you on a date here.
Nice.
Boy.
I love how I stopped trying halfway through the campaign. He's just like, well, that is, well, I've never been in Neverwinter. Zilla grew up here, but frankly, I've never been here. Mind showing me a tour?
Of course. Not be. That is definitely something I can do. He seems to be kind of like happy about it.
Then
Bigby
they
and Sildar sitting on a tree.
just like big, just like
K-I-S-S-I-N-G.
Bigby using Bigby if he had messages like shut up.
Alright, so you're on your romantic date with Sildar. Meanwhile,
Apparently,
going
Bigby is
back
just a
to
tour.
Sildar thinks it's a date, okay?
No, I
Just
mean
let
like
him.
No, I mean like I feel like Bigby. He's just like he knows better, but he's like 50% acting innocent, 50% like he's genuinely just like doesn't think that Sildar's even like swinging that way.
Yeah, nice. Plus, he just mentioned his ex to you, which is not good.
Yeah. Anyway, the cat. The impression matters.
You guys get to that hole in the wall where you saw all the cats go in. You do not hear any more meowing in there. You tried to like look in there. It's quite dark. I assume you both have dark vision.
He doesn't, I had. Because
But
I remember that I had to leave cave, Frogmo cave, right out.
however,
Yeah.
I do have a cantrip called light. I can make
Aha.
light with my
Nice.
cantrip.
Yes,
Yeah,
you
you
can.
I
You can-
remembered. I remembered
Nice.
something. I remembered something. That's a rare thing. That doesn't happen.
Hell yeah, Dan. Look at you.
How do I use it? Do I just click on it?
You have to.
You don't even
You
have to
don't
click on
have
it
to
because it's a cantrip. Anytime
What you
you
do
want.
is you touch an object and it makes light. So you just go touch an object and it makes light. What do
Well,
you
then
touch?
I will do that. I will
You can also
touch an
just touch on
object.
yourself, and you have yourself glow.
Maybe
Uh,
maybe a pebble
I don't
on the
think it
floor
works
and
that
throw
way.
it inside.
Yes, that sounds like a good idea, like a pebble. Not too small of a pebble, though. I feel like a small pebble wouldn't give off too much light. Like a rock. Yeah, I do that.
Okay, as you do that, you see a few tiny skeletons on the ground in this tunnel. They look like cat skeletons.
This wholesome cat adventure just took a dark turn.
Wait, do they look like they're just decomposing, or do they look clean? Like there's a creep out here.
They look
Creeper.
clean.
Oh dear,
Creeper.
we have
Oh man.
we got a cat serial killer.
Yep.
Is there anything skeletons inside this?
You do see like some balls with cat food that have been left there and are right next to the
Someone's
skeletons.
luring them.
Yep.
Oh god, this is not fun.
Can
What?
Can I check the? I mean, it's poison problem. I don't know. What's wrong with it?
Do me a nature roll.
Oh,
The cat food isn't even real. It smells like cat food. It's not actual food. Your hand goes right through it.
it's a new.
Yep.
This is scary.
Wait, does the person who passed have to be near it, or how long does it like then stay there if it's passed?
I mean, you roll me Arcana. You have no idea. But everyone roll me a perception check. You see, Phelan, and both of you see something shifting on the ceiling. It looks
Think
It looks
fuck
like
him
a
on a
lot.
date. Think fuck him on a date.
Have fun.
And you feel a little bit of black sludge drop onto your shoulder. Both
I
of
don't
you.
like that. I don't like that.
You guys wanted to go on a cat adventure. Now you
I
get your
thought
cat
it would
adventure.
be a wholesome little thing where we find some cute stray cats and maybe adopt one.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
expecting us
exactly.
to just like. I was expecting to just bond with one cat. Just like, this is ours now. Put it in bag.
But no,
Wanted to
we've
cuddle
got
some cats.
cat murder adventure, dead cat, creepy horror.
Okay, let's.
Just like Zilla and Phelan dealing with Eldritch Horror, and Bigby's dealing with whether or not he's straight.
Yeah, speaking
I
of
think
which, you
we all
see
know the answer to that.
perception check. You also see there's more than just cat skeletons in that place. You see a few human skeletons that look to be quite small.
Kids.
Children.
Yep.
Oh, this is getting darker and darker by the second.
We're gonna find like old nasty ass surgery tools.
So what are you guys doing? You see this black sludge-like thing seem to move on the ceiling, and yeah. Are you doing anything, or are you just waiting?
Is there anywhere we can hide?
It's a dark tunnel. You can try to move further in the tunnel in the darkness with like Zilla making light.
I mean,
Or
I
you
have
can get out of
I
there.
have dark vision.
Alright.
So,
As
do
you
we
try
want
to
to?
move,
No, I mean, what should we do?
I mean, here's the thing, right? Here's the thing.
Yeah.
So, our two options here. We can have like a cool fight, but also it's a tunnel filled with skeletons of children and cats. So it's it's scary, but we could avenge the deaths of these children and cats. But also, what if it's like a really terrifyingly strong creature and we both die, but also we can avenge their deaths? So I'm not really sure.
Can I take a quick peek outside the tunnel to see if there's any guards or something around?
No, you went. You went basically near the riverbank. There's barely any guards or any supervision here. That
Here
place
my
looked like a hole.
Crikey.
Yeah.
Do you have message?
Do I have a message? Let
As
me
you
check.
guys waste your time talking about it,
Oh, shit.
this ooze drops right on top of one of you, specifically Zilla.
Here are my three options. 1, you run. 2, you run. 3, you run!
Baba Booey.
And it seems to miss you, thankfully. But you are now covered in sludge, and you see this sludge kind of form into into kind of like person for a second, and it's like, "Come here, kitty, 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 it's dinner time."
Like it! Oh my god!
Just
I
like
need you to roll initiative.
just like Digby, just like da, 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 da.
How do we roll? And
I'm gonna put you on a new map so you guys can like have it.
okay.
I regret everything.
I'm
I
not
regret
sorry.
everything I've ever done.
I'm so not sorry.
We gon' die.
This
But
is the
we're
Gar
gonna-
experience.
But we're
Okay.
but we're gonna die doing what's right.
Yes.
Big B's just gonna. We're just not gonna come back.
Wow.
Big bit and
So this
well,
is
Big
the
Bit's on a
this is
date.
the river. You guys are like in the tunnel
Like
here.
this is Big B right now. This is y'all.
And can you put both of your tokens onto the map?
How do I do that again?
I can do it for you. It's fine.
Thank
you have
you.
to click on it and
I
drag
never
it.
remember.
Just drag it.
Whereabouts do I drag it from?
Under the just click and drag.
Yeah, I mean I did it for you, but it's okay.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Alright, so initiative order here.
Oh yes. Let me also-
Natural 20!
Very nice.
16.
Roll the 1.
Alright, just missing Zilla.
What does you wanted to send the result of this roll to the turn tracker, but no valid token was selected mean?
You need to click on your token on the map and then click on initiative, pretty much.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No worries.
Does that
I'll let
work?
you keep it.
Nice.
Yeah. Alright, so this thing, you see this black sludge-like thing suddenly take the shape of a person. It is freaky. What
Sounds
do you do?
it.
Wait, is right next to it, right?
Oh,
You guys are both. Well, actually, I need to change the position of the tokens because you've got a point there. So you guys would be in here a little bit. Phelan, you can be whatever, but yeah, but you're close. And yeah, this thing is right next to Zilla because I tried to drop on top of him and failed. So, Phelan, you're the one that starts first. This thing is like, come here, little kitty, it's time for lunch.
I take...
Just this mimicking voice, pretty much.
Yeah, no thanks, and I take a step back and shoot it with my bow. And I get to attack because Zilla is 5 feet away.
Yep.
18?
Hits.
Nice. That is 20.
20 points of damage right away. Very nice. Yep. It works. The arrow goes right into it. Let's see. Oh yeah, by the way, Zilla, take 1d8 acid damage. Because even though it didn't matter,
do I
even though
roll 1d8?
yeah, I'll do 1d8 for you. Or you keep that one. So you take 4 acid damage from this thing.
Okay.
Alright. Yeah, you do 20 damage, which is insane, Valen. This thing, like, kind of, like, loses its human form as you shoot it, pretty much. Zilla, what are you doing?
Okay. So I kind of just had a big brain moment, as you might call it.
Ooh, fellas.
You mean a brain
So
flood?
this thing's made of like sludge, like goop, right? Yeah.
And it's very acidic, from what you figured out. Just by it touching you and giving you acid damage.
Okay. Now that might put a wrench into my plan. Because I was thinking, if it's like a liquidy creature, could I freeze it? Is what I was thinking.
Probably could.
It's still like
do that.
It's still like a substance, so you could probably freeze it.
I kind of want to.
It's likely that
try
it might
that.
hamper it, but you know, it's not a bad idea to go for it.
I would like to go for it.
Okay, you use your freeze breath.
Yes.
All right. So you can see it on your character sheet what it does.
Yes. When you use your breath weapon, each creature in the area of the exhalation must make a Constitution saving throw. The DC for this saving throw equals 8 plus your Constitution modifier plus your proficiency bonus. A creature takes 2d6 damage on a failed save and half as much on a successful one. The damage
So 2d6.
increases. Yeah.
It increases by when?
It just says the damage increases to 3d6 at 6th level, 4d6,
So
but that doesn't really matter.
Alright, so 2d6, roll me 2d6, and I need to do a Constitution saving throw for my ooze.
Nice. Nice!
You freeze it for 1 round, because that is just really fucking dumb, and you do 10 frost damage to it. You see the ooze about to attack, suddenly, like, kind of, like, just cannot move, and it's just there.
I was,
you know?
I'm not gonna jinx nothing.
Yes, please don't.
Alright, the ooze skips his turn for right now. I'm gonna try and see if it manages to break through the ice. Yeah, it does. You see it crack through the ice as it tries to move out, but you made it skip 1 turn.
Yes.
Phelan.
I'm gonna do the same. Bow, arrow, 15.
That hits.
Sneak attack also because he's still next.
Yep.
That is 11.
Oof. You see chunks of it fly off because it's still kind of frozen. That's your turn.
Yes.
All right, Zilla.
I would like to use my dusk rapier.
Go for it. That hits. It's got a very low AC.
Nice. Oof.
12
Nice.
piercing damage.
Jesus. So you see your rapier go through it, and you notice that ever since that thing touched you, some of your armor has started corroding off of you. But because the dust rapier is made of this magical substance, it goes clean right through it, and it doesn't get corroded at
You
all.
see, that was is what I was thinking there. Because a
Yep.
normal
Smart.
weapon.
Very
Yeah,
smart.
big brain. I'm big brain.
Alright, and that makes it its turn. It's gonna try and attack you, Zilla. Now that it's breaking out. Does a 15 hit?
How do I check again?
It's your armor class. It's 15, so it hits.
My armor class
Yeah.
15, yeah.
Alright. So your armor starts dissolving further, pretty much. You take a -1 penalty to your AC, and right now your armor is leather armor, a studded leather armor. So that means you're taking -1, and when it gets to 10, your armor is destroyed.
We can buy new
You
armor. Don't worry.
Oh shit.
You take 28 points of damage.
I take how many?
28 points of damage.
I'm down!
Shit.
Fucking the only cleric is on a date!
It's trying to dissolve you at this point. Phelan, what are you doing?
I'm going to move here, grab Zilla, and try to drag him out.
That's gonna provoke an attack of opportunity from the ooze, because like it's technically over Zilla right now, and it's also gripping onto it. So I'm gonna make you do a strength contest.
Oh, hey, whoa.
See.
Or you know, it looks pretty hurt, so you could try and attack it.
Can I use my action to drag him and my can I use my bonus action to grab Zilla to drag him and my action to disengage?
You can use your action to drag him and your bonus action to disengage.
That?
Yeah. It's still gonna try and attack Zilla, though.
I mean,
It's
down.
still trying to eat him. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's trying to eat him.
Okay.
Hey, she.
You know what? I'm not gonna let you do that because I feel like one more hit from that would be an insta kill for Zilla.
Okay.
So you have your speed halved by doing that, but you don't get attacks of opportunity. You do manage to drag him 15 feet in that manner. So like here, yeah. Hey, Zilla, do me a death save.
Okie dokie.
Oh no! Oh no!
Bruh.
First death saved failed. And that's when you see somebody emerge from the shadows. If I can manage to fucking select. In this tunnel, you see a halfling.
Not a halfling! Disgusting!
She looks kind of shady. She has one part of her hair that's shaved off, and she literally appears from nowhere and shoots this thing from a distance, attracting its attention.
Okay, tell me why the music just hit like on point.
Perhaps I treated it too
Because I
harshly.
have good timing, I guess. I don't fucking know. Anyway, just trying to get to the freaking NPC. Like this one, I didn't manage to put the character sheet on Roll20, so I'm kind of rolling from here. But yeah, it hits, and it does a shit ton of damage.
Nice.
Because sneak attack. Because it was from stealth. Actually, I need to roll again. Maybe you should get it. Not 20!
Nice!
Bruh.
Please kill it!
Okay. She does 5 damage plus 4 plus double the sneak attack. Which I remember at level 4 is what? 3d6?
Yeah,
2d6?
get for this 5 minutes.
So now it's 6d6. 4, 2, 6. 8, 4, 4. Alright. I don't know why I didn't do it on Roll20. I'm using a calculator right now.
I love using real dice, though.
Yeah, it's also easier when you have a shit ton of... She just did... No, this is impossible.
Nah, say it.
Say it, say it, say it.
86 damage?
Nice!
Who did you get a level 20?
Excuse me?
Did you get a level 20 to help us?
No! It's literally impossible. I think I did something wrong.
Excuse me?
Yeah, no, it's 30 damage, not 86. Jesus Christ.
That's still a lot.
Yeah.
Just not the
Uh,
astronomical level 30.
with that amount of damage, and the one damage that you guys did, I'm pretty sure she kills it. Yay, nat 20.
Yay!
That.
So you see her like shoot this arrow, and this ooze, like the arrow impacts the ooze, and then like the arrow seemed to have like some kind of like bomb tied to the tip of it, and it just
Exploding
like fucking
arrow!
cracks. Yeah, it basically like smashes into it, and it like implodes the ooze from like the core of it, and you see like parts of the ooze that's like splush everywhere into the tunnel. And yeah, I can put off the music now. It's not tense anymore.
I feel like Baby during this entire fight was just like my dad's senses are tingling, but I have no idea why.
Is the combat
Yeah.
is over, right? So
Yep.
I grin at the comer thankfully, and I immediately crouch down to Zip, trying to stabilize him.
Nice. So roll me a medicine check.
18.
I was genuinely scared that y'all were gonna like die since I'm literally the healer here.
I'm not a healer, but
Honestly-
I just
But I didn't want to jinx it. Baby's entirety in this whole thing is like my senses are tingling, but I have no idea why.
By the way, I'm gonna put the
and then
picture gallery.
Sildar smiles at you a little bit, and you forget all about your senses tingling.
I posted a pic of the halfling, by the way. She doesn't have like a shaved part.
Ooh,
Nice,
I love
she's
her.
pretty. I'm gonna use her for one of my characters soon and make halfling.
Aw, it's not a bad idea. Halflings are neat.
I haven't. I don't think I haven't. I don't think I have played a halfling though. That I want to just like say "fuck you" whenever I do it. Not one.
I have one prepared. don't.
She kind of just approaches
I
you.
don't.
You notice that she wasn't using a gun but a bow and arrow, which makes sense because it's like quieter. And she approaches you and is like, "Hey, idiots! You got some money for me? I can save your friend."
5 gold?
She just looks at you, blanks, and like, "It'll have to do. Just hand over the coin."
And I hand over 5 gold.
She
Wow, no
snatches,
fucking nonsense.
I mean, he's my friend. I don't care about
she
money.
snatches it out of thin air and brings a healing potion out of her pockets. Pretty much. Thank me later, she grumbles. And Zilla, you get 5 hit points back.
Nice.
And
Bye
you're up.
bye.
Nice.
Didn't you get 30 gold pieces from the
Yeah, but
you know?
yeah, but no, that's our money. So you get only
Yeah.
5.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Which little thing is the gold? The letters are too small for me to tell.
The one with the gold letter, the gold
Yeah.
color.
Got a gold
The-
symbol on it.
The
Okay.
fourth one from.
So I currently have 10, so I'd have how much now? 40?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, thank you.
I was broke as a joke.
Alright. Whatever, I'm gonna get the bounty's price and it's gonna pay for this. What were you dumbasses doing down here? You got yourselves almost killed.
Hat.
Way to make us sound even. Wait, it just dawned on me. This is the 2 party members of the group that single-handedly as a group took down an entire feared gang, and now we're here.
Things are different when you move to the big city, you know? Everything is a little bit harder.
We took down a whole organization.
I mean, they were rashes. They were stupid.
Yeah, but still, that's no easy feat for us that we were literally on level 2.
Yes. I don't know.
Right, well,
I guess the training wheels are off now.
I don't got any high hopes for your cat there. Sorry, partner. Wait, not partner. Fuck, that's Sildar.
Don't get your characters mixed up.
It's good.
She's kind of like, bro, sis. It's like, sorry, sis. I don't think your cat's still alive.
We know. There's also kids.
I know. I've been trying to track down this bastard for about a week now. I didn't picture would be, well, a non-humanoid. What the hell are? What the hell is it?
I take a gander at it.
Okay, yeah. Roll me nature check. Yep.
Nature check. Okay.
Yep.
17.
This looks like a black pudding. It is quite common in some of the duskier parts of the forest that you were in. It is extremely acidic ooze that just kind of sits there, and whenever something steps on it, they're pretty much their meal. But this one in specific is a little bit weird because you saw it using illusions and trying to emulate humans, which is
Intelligent
very odd.
and other.
Yep, it's more intelligent and it could use magic.
They're called black pudding. Weird name. But it didn't seem like like putting.
You look like the scouting sort. And in Thieves' Cant, this person says, "Are you a sister?" Making hand signs to you.
I hand sign back. Yes.
She's kind of grins back at you. All right, nice to meet you. Name's Merrick.
Eric.
Gives you an aftershake.
Name's Phelan. Pleasure to meet.
Right, Phelan. Well, you only gave me 5 gold, but since you owe me for the potion and everything, there might not have been a bounty for a missing cat, but there was a bounty for getting to kill a murderer of children around this place. And I'm pretty sure it'll cover my potion and more if we split it.
Have it.
Oh. Didn't picture you to be the generous sort. You sure?
Yes.
Alright.
My friend means more to me.
Trust me, she ain't a bastard rogue.
So you're in an odd occupation while being that nice. But
Yeah,
suit yourself.
It might seem that. I met this gang of.
Exposition!
I'm sorry.
Yeah, she's trying to socialize.
I have no idea what I'm doing when I'm
I'm sorry, I'm just like going with the joke. Cause like Phelan always just goes into deep ass accounts on her backstory.
It's pretty good.
I'm trying to play my character.
It's fine. I'm not judging you. I'm just milking the joke.
Okay.
You're basically like Zilla is the comedy guy because he's the silent guy. Big B is the comedy guy because he's a living trash goblin.
Listen, I'm not trash. I'm Louis Vuitton trash.
And I'm the comedy guy that keeps doing expositions.
Exposition. Yeah, you're the exposition person. Yeah. She's like, all right, cool. You don't gotta tell me your life story. But it's nice to meet you. What was your name again?
Phelan.
Phelan. Where did I hear the name before? Huh. She's scratching her head, and suddenly something clicks. Oh. Yo. I've heard about you.
I assume I mentioned that someone's looking.
Shit, yeah.
So you're already in the loop, huh? Yeah, I think somebody was supposed to approach you guys. Guess
it's you now.
Guess it's up to me now, huh? I don't really know what the others wanted to do with you, but I mean, you want to come check out the place? It's pretty neat.
Help let him heal up, but if I can.
Out of character, Baka, y'all would be so cute together. I ship it.
Two rogues just chilling,
I ship it.
Can they be trusted? I mean,
Absolutely.
I don't know. You seem like the trusted kind of person, but I don't know about them.
Hell and back together.
Literally.
What?
Literally.
What?
Like
nothing.
literally.
I didn't.
Look, it's a dumb joke. Just continue on your cute thing. I ship it.
Okay.
Can you give me the names or the people with you? Is it wait, I can remember them. It's like Zilla and what's the other one names? Ligby. Migby.
Ow!
Shitby.
Leg me.
Big B has ligma.
Yeah, those guys. Yeah. And I'm just grinning a little bit.
Did you almost remember my name?
It's just okay, so you, Ligmy, and Zilla, cool.
Lick me.
Lick me.
Lick me. Please lick me.
Yeah, we got word from Sister Grill to keep an eye out for you.
Sexy nurse.
Yeah, we know her.
Assume you would.
Sorry. Yeah, we know each other.
That's alright, sis. Alright, you know what? Maybe don't come back to this tunnel if we gotta meet again. But
Yeah, it's like a really good place to meet.
but I'll be in the marketplace later this evening. Actually no. I'll be in the marketplace and well actually here you go. She gives you a small token. She gives you a small bracelet actually, and she says, just go in the marketplace, put this on your wrist. It'll get someone to pay attention to you. You'll know what to do from there.
Okay, thank you. I hope we see each other again.
Hope so too. She kind of smirks. Alright, I'm off to get rich now, suckers.
Bye!
And she leaves. Yeah, so you met Merrick.
Wish with Phelan because Phelan needs that counterpart of like jaded and innocent. Now we just need someone to ship with Zilla.
Yeah. We'll get there
Nice.
eventually.
Yeah.
Well, we did for a second have like a Droop, but Droop's at
I'm
Phandelver.
going to make a character that's like another Dragonborn that's like black, and his name is Caesar.
Yes, please.
Yes.
Anyway,
Make Caesar one of those like sexy manager type guys.
anyway, let's move to Bigby, and I think after Bigby we're gonna end for today because it's getting
Let's
late.
see what happens with
And-
Bigby
And
during
while
this.
while you're with Bigby, me and Zilla are slowly making our way back to the lounge area where we're supposed to.
Yep.
And I'm
Yeah, before you
Just
nearly died.
broken and covered in sludge.
Zilla, your armor is about to fall off you. You're about to get arrested for indecent exposure.
No!
Just
Oh
get,
my god!
just go to the market. Like we can start the next session off with like
Why
you
go to
getting
the
new
market?
clothes.
I mean, you need,
Well,
you need
thankfully,
a new
Zilla,
armor.
Thankfully, Zilla, you seem to have 2 armors in your backpack. You have your old armor.
Hey!
Your
Nice.
AC is just gonna be lower, but you know, it be like that sometimes.
Big brain.
Just
Big brain.
your scandalous scales.
But yeah, Bigby. So Sildar is like, okay, like he takes you for a tour. He shows you all the big spots. You get the sense that he's not a big fan of like the fancy stuff, but he kind of enjoys, especially the port and where the market is, and just like where the working men are. And yeah, he kind of eventually takes you all the way to the comedy club and says, "Yeah, well, there's a winged wyvern. That's a place, yeah, you go to get a cheap drink, or the Lucky Dragon Casino. But as you know, they're kind of not exactly on our side there. This is the best other place. I'm not a big fan of comedy myself. Are you?"
Well,
I mean, we are a walking thing of comedies.
I would say I've we have collected more than our fair share of funny stories in Acolyte. And like Biggie was like so interested because like he's just like loves learning about like civilizations, because he's an anthropologist thing. So he was just in rapt attention the entire way.
Right. Yeah, so as you noted from, I'm not gonna go through it in roleplay, but basically from the thing that I wrote down in the adventure notes, you can see all the like spots
Yeah,
of
of
like
course.
I think before going to the comedy, one or two places of note that he takes you to are where the Frontiers Regiment is. It's like uh back in the day I got my training here. Still have some old friends taking part of the army. I'm more like special operatives at this point.
Younger,
Um,
you used to been so sweet. Not not that you're
yep,
sweet now.
surprised. You'd be surprised, Bigby. He kind of looks down. And yeah, over there's the graveyard. Seen quite a few friends end up there too.
So it was just like, are you planning to bury us?
What?
I'm sorry if it's bringing back bad memories, but were you planning to bury us?
Well, there were no corpses now, were they? But suppose if I didn't get news from you soon, yeah. He just looks away. I mean, I already had quite a few graves to visit there. I could have just added 3 more. Just realizes he's being extra awkward and just looks away.
Just like, I'm sorry we caused you your enough grief. You sound like a man who's been through a fair share of pain and didn't want to experience.
Uh, well, that's part of the job to experience this kind of stuff, I suppose. Kind of like do me an insight roll.
Okay. We go.
There is something about that graveyard that he completely regrets. Like, he seems to pretend that he's come to terms with it, but there is a regret burning at him about that place. Possibly some fallen comrades, you're not sure, but there's something that like is like eating him up.
Big B sort of questions whether or not he should say, but then goes like, fuck it. So like, so that.
Yeah.
And he like makes the gesture to like come down to his level.
Sildar just looks around confusedly and then just decides, fuck it, doesn't matter if they're looking at me, and just crouches next to you.
He like takes his face in both hands, just like, not your fault. And like in the sweetest way he can manage. Nice. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. Just, it's not your fault. Please. And it wouldn't have been your fault if we died.
He is just kind of like blushing at this point. You just cupped his face while he's crouched next to you.
Give him a kiss.
Now.
You're not drunk enough, or he's not drunk enough.
No, like. No, I'm just. Fine, you want me to give you a kiss? It's just like, He's just like.
mean,
He kisses his forehead.
okay, he is like in bright red right now. He just kind of like after you do the kiss, he just jumps back up, like, holy shit, incredibly nervous. You're incredibly insightful as always. We should go. we should go to the gold tooth. That's yeah. We should go to the gold tooth. He's just kind of walking away.
Baby's just like, oh, no, not you two. Wait up.
He's a very awkward man. Okay.
I was gonna mention like yeah, we should also like try and find the others. I've been having a strange sense of dread for a tad bit. But like no, he has like no, not you two. Wait, my tiny legs can only go so far.
Yeah, so you're trying to convince him to go find the others, or you're trying to convince him to go drink? Because I feel like even though he's running away in shyness, he's probably opened up to you quite a bit now.
Sure, why not? You can just cause fucking havoc and never winter. He says like, how about we do that spa thing you said before? I've never been drunk before, but I'm sure it'll be an adventure. Unless you have something else in mind. Once again, he's saying that in like innocent way.
He's like still a little bit blushy, but he's like, yeah, of course. You don't feel obligated to get drunk. It's fine to just have a taste for a little while. I know a great whiskey place. Well, I mean, it's the comedy club, but they do have a great whiskey.
Did you say comedy club?
Comedy club.
I thought you said comedy club, and I was like,
no! There's no, doesn't work like that. It's not the setting for it.
Are you a communist?
Yes.
How could you?
He's in the army of the like pseudo United States government, and he's a communist.
But yeah, like he goes to like, oh, a connoisseur. I would definitely love to see your expertise on whiskey.
Well, when you're in the army long enough, you start learning a thing or two. He kind of smiles nervously back at you and like says, "Come on," and starts taking you to the comedy club. You guys get in, and it seems like a routine has started again. Now, throw me a random comedian in there. What's a good one?
What? Yo,
Kevin
yeah,
Hart.
no, like we could probably like actually like do it at the end if y'all want to. We can just say that we meet again. We meet again at the comedy club, and we just end the session as fucking getting wasted and doing a comedy skit.
Well, the session is ending in 10 minutes, like 10 to 20 minutes, so, this is
Fine.
probably where we're ending it.
So what do y'all want to do?
Well, me and Zilla are the lounge area of Never.
Ah, okay.
Oh, you're going back to Fort Never?
I mean, wasn't this where we were supposed to meet? Nordstrom?
We're basically saying that Big B and Sildar brought the book to Nordstrom. Nordstrom took it to the academy, and you guys were free for the day to do whatever you want.
Or she came back for us to take us to the academy, right?
No, you basically decided to go to Nordstrom. Nordstrom took care of having the book examined, so she doesn't have to go get you or anything.
Oh, okay.
Like, she'll come get you the next day when the
Okay, okay.
examinations have been done,
Okay, then we
pretty much.
then we make our way to comedy club because Zilla needs a long rest.
Yeah.
Or a short rest.
I mean,
His
Zilla,
hit points
Zilla,
back.
you could get a short rest and get some hit die back. You could also heal yourself. I think Dan is tired a little bit.
Yeah, we can just end here, and I can have it in my mind that we
And
did it.
then we brainstorm on this about what the comedy sketch is gonna be.
Yeah, that's how we start the first session.
Yeah, we start the first session with a comedy sketch.
Hell
Yes, I'm gonna write the whole comedy skit. I've never written comedy in my life, but I'm doing
Oh,
this.
so Big B, you're like this close to unlocking Sildar's tragic backstory. Just letting you know.
Yes, and I'm going to drink in the angst.
We're having like a dramatic fight with a goddamn horrifying monster in a tunnel filled with skeletons, whilst you're playing a goddamn dating simulator.
Listen, Silva was the one offering me a date. I stopped trying halfway through the damn campaign.
Because
Why?
you've gotten far enough
Because
romancing him in the
because
dating simulator.
Because he probably didn't even swing that way.
I
you
mean,
he didn't. It was just a little bit uncomfortable. But when you were flirting with him, not like he was disgusted or something.
I don't even think I was even flirting with him.
You kind of low key were. At least from my point of view. I mean, I'm autistic, so I don't get social interactions that well. But I thought you were flirting.
a small tip: in all my campaigns, all my characters are at a minimum bisexual. Just letting you know.
Beautiful. And
There's
like,
no straight character unless they're a villain that supposedly are. Well, never
Damn,
mind. Even
damn heteros are always the BBGs.
I basically thought that he was just a bit awkward. We're flirting with him, but he wasn't turned off because of it.
he's an awkward man.
Yeah, like,
exactly.
I was mostly probably just like saying that like I didn't want to be like the weird player that's always trying to flirt with NPCs, even though I'm basically that at heart because I'm a bard at heart.
I'm basically imagining Colin Colin from Dragon Age edition before you get into the relationship, because then he just turns sweet.
Yeah.
But he's totally awkward before you get into a relationship.
Oh yeah, I forgot my plan. Liberize the whorehouses and basically be a pimp.
that would be that was the paladin of Oath of Love, right?
That's plan C in my to-do list.
Amazing.
That's plan C.
Alright,
oh my
so
God.
I think we made good progress today.
Yeah.
Yeah, this session was awesome.
I think every session is awesome because we just roll. I don't know. We just make things up as we go and just do the we're just doing comedy on the go.
What do you do you think is like the most funniest thing you ever happened in this campaign so far?
Hamun Cost. Hamun Cost so far is my favorite.
The group hug and like we adopted him.
Yeah.
Personally, I think it was like
either the rashes or all the times like Bigby was like what is pee-pee? Like what is sex?
No, there was another time where like you started a fight with the Red Brands at the inn,
Yeah,
and
that
everyone was
one.
fighting,
That one.
and Zilla was just trying to eat his damn eggs.
Yeah,
You mean the
that one was
Yeah.
one of my favorites too. Like, and we got enough of it, and I just one shotted the boss.
the entirety of our beef with the Red Brand started because of that. Because Bigby was so unaware. Because like, wait, isn't that a rash?
But also, each
Yep.
moment with Droop is just preciously funny.
Group's entire diet is non-edible items.
Yeah.
We constantly had to stop. We basically just had like, it was basically like he was a teething baby, and like our coins, and everything that was not edible was his
Yep.
teething toy.
Yeah, they left Droop and Phandelver. God,
Well,
I wonder how
when
the
we
place
came,
is
when we came back from High Moon, like he chewed out everything in the cart.
going.
Almost everything.
Eventually, the people in Phandelver realize that they can use his chewing powers for good. Now they give him like wood to chew on to like carve.
More like, more like, more like tins of food that he can chew and open, right?
You just see like a
Yep.
tiny goblin baby and just like a buzz of like wood chips and like and suddenly a beautiful carving of artist proportions. His carpenter tools are teeth.
Nice.
Yes. Excellent. All right, guys. Good session. I'm
Yeah.
tired. I'm gonna go now.
Question.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.